Okay, guys, sometimes we do stuff against our better judgment. At least you know what our better judgment is in that moment in time, but this is what the creative process looks like with me. Alright, I'm dealing with a skin condition, by the way. And I've been dealing with this for a little more than a month. I got ringworm somehow. Check out my toe. That's what I'm talking about. I've had this for years. I've had this fungus in my toe for years. And ringworm is a fungus, it's not a worm. See my chest right there? See my chest? See this thing? There used to be a little leather patch about the size of a dime. So I bought all kinds of crap, man. I bought all kinds of crap to kill this thing. And I'll explain it. But the stuff to kill a ringworm is this thing. Clotrimazole. I don't know how to pronounce it. And then you get the medicinal stuff. This is medicinal. It's a sulfur-based, thing you get from eBay. Although they're saying, hey, sometimes a ringworm gets mixed up for this thing, which is eczema, psoriasis, whatever it is. But it's a African black medicinal soap, which I shower with. And supposedly it all started with scabies, but they didn't diagnose it correctly off the bat. This literal tube cost me $95 and change from the pharmacy. So today, from not Sri Lanka, but India, New Delhi, right here. Look at this. And they put the packing list on the outside. So what you got here is 30 milliliters, which is a full ounce. 30 milliliters, 10 of them. 10 times 30 milliliters. Cost me $20. $20 comes out to be $2 an ounce. You do the math, 20 here. And I got 10 of them. 30 milliliters, 1 ounce. See this? This came from New Delhi. And now I have non-prescription Permethrin. And that knocks out any bed bugs, any scabies. I'm knocking anything out that might be here. You got the little organisms, and you also got the bacteria, which I have prescription pills for 10 days, but they're hard to get, so the Neosporin is an antibacterial. This is, antibiotic. This thing is an ointment, and it's a cream. See, that was an ointment. So, I'm strong now. Physically strong, mentally strong. So today the wheel started turning again. So what you got here on the bed is my character cards. And you got a process of filtering out the characters that are making into my next piece of writing. I got many notebooks. They're numbered up to 26, but a few are missing. But there's 20 plus. There's 20 plus notebooks there. So I got the bug to write. I feel great. It's a very much a momentum thing. Like a wildfire, like a snowball. These are opposite ends of the temperature spectrum, but let's face it, man. Once it gets rolling, the snowball gets rolling, boom! It doesn't stop. And I got a whole box of character cards for what I was using for my past novels, the past universes. And I just feel damn good as all. This is lightning in a bottle. I keep using weather references, the wildfire, the snowball. This is lightning in a bottle. And it doesn't matter so much that you might like my fiction or not. By my fiction, I'm talking about Cretans, which is my most recent full-on book I've written. Cretans. Right? By Eddie Corona. You can buy this at lulu.com, but you don't got to. It's available to read for free at Scribd. Let's go to scribd.com/Brick Jane. Jane with a Y. Jane with a Y. Here's my far side. See my far side right here pretty consistently. It's upside down, huh? So, in May, I was living about a half-hour drive from where I'm at now. The place I was at got broken into. They stole 2 laptops. They stole my iPad. They stole my old iPhone and stuff I needed to finish my work in progress, which was Blender. So Blender might wind up as a novella and or short story. And the new thinking, the plan B, the plan C, the plan D, the plan E, you know how that goes, is that I have a couple of other pieces that I thought I would integrate at some point later on into a novel. I'm not going to go into detail right now. But a couple of them I'm pretty happy with. So what I might do is put Blender and truncate it, just half-ass an ending. It's not really half-ass, but it's not going to turn out to be what I wanted it because of circumstance. Like I said, it took a while for me to replace my laptops and all that stuff when my place was broken into. And also, once I finally had my laptops, this is one of them, by the way. This is a Chromebook right there. $250 to replace a Toshiba. And the Toshiba used to overheat. I used to have to put tater tots. I used to freeze tater tots in the freezer, and they come out flat. And my Toshiba would overheat. So in order to stay on it for more than 20 minutes, I can stay on it for more than an hour if I put tater tots underneath the computer. Because when I bought on eBay, they didn't tell me that it overheated, But so much of my visual images were on that laptop. And I saved a lot of stuff on an external hard drive, so I still have my documents. It's still in the cloud, so I didn't lose my novels. And then I got this thing. I got this affliction, if you want to call it that, where I moved to a new house. It's old. I don't know where I got the bed bugs, but I got some bed bugs. I started scratching. Once I started scratching, then you open up to bacterial and fungal possibilities, and something happened where I just had to buy everything in the book. Whatever everything in the book is. So, I'm still a writer, dude. I'm still a writer. I used to have a self-imposed schedule of 1 book per year. Once I wrote Zotan in 2003, I wrote 1 book per year until 2009. Now there's 1 year, 2005, that you can't find it on Lulu or anywhere else because my hard drive crashed, and that's chagrin. 2 physical copies. I still have the old hard drive. There's a place in Fullerton, California, not far from where I'm at. And a few years ago, they used to charge $1,500 to take it to a surgeon, a computer surgeon. And it'd be a dust-free, setting, and it wasn't a guarantee, but they could save your crash hard drive. And I was always hoping that I'd just have this money to blow, $1,500, and boom, you guys are going to have the book, the way it was meant to be. It's just not going to happen, man. Probably not going to happen. I still have the crash hard drive. I'm losing interest anyway. Even if I won the lottery tomorrow, I'm not sure I want to do that. I probably would, actually. It'd probably take me like a year. I'd travel the country. I'd do a lot of bucket list things. And then I'd be like, Chagrin, let's do this thing. This is this thing, right? So tentatively, for some reason, I'm calling this the 5th book. Even though I've written well over 5 books. It's the 5th book in the same old universe as Thermite, Kiribati, and Cretans. Those are the finished books. Blunder was a work in progress, so that's 4. Tentatively, I'm calling the new one, I'm calling it the 5th book. I've narrowed down a lot of my name choices, but usually I have it set. It's like a mantra, is why. It's like a mantra. The name is like a mantra. And that's why I usually keep them single-worded titles, is because the mantra needs to be simple. And I have other reasons. I'm at 12 minutes. My beer's empty. I'm going to throw this in as a bonus. Pearl Jam and Nirvana, the grunge artists of the 90s, they simplified the titles. Look at their albums. Look at 10. Look at Nevermind. You can even look at Soundgarden. And it's simplified into one word, as opposed to look at the top 10 singles from any random 70s Billboard chart. They're very long. 5-6 word titles. And in our modern culture, it's like fast food and speed reading and speed dating, and they ain't gonna pay attention for a 3-word freaking title of a book, are they? It's kind of a joke, but there's a funny title of a Pearl Jam song on Versus. Versus was their second release. It's Pearl Jam, and it's like one word, but it's like 16 or 18 letters. Oh, I can't remember the name of it. You guys hang in there. We're gonna beat this shit, man. Me and you. We're gonna beat it.